Today, I'm going to be talking about the ultra feminine, delightful, sophisticated, inviting, very, very floral fragrance, and that is none other than GUCCIBLOOM. Hello and welcome back to my channel, Roots Gifted Hands. I'm super excited that you're here. Now that I've got your attention, let's get straight to this video. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite things, and that is fragrance. Now the fragrance in particular that I will be talking about is one that is ultra feminine, delightful, sophisticated, very inviting, and also floral. Can you guess which one it is? Drumroll please. GUCCIBLOOM. You guessed it. Now, before I go into the video, I want to just appreciate all of my new subscribers. Oh my God, I'm so excited. The family is growing. I also started to get comments in my comment section. And so this video is actually dedicated to all of the people who said they liked GUCCIBLOOM, and also the people who said they wanted to hear a specific review on this fragrance. Like I said in my spring haul video, if you haven't watched it, I'm going to link it up here, and also at the end of this video is going to pop up somewhere. You can also check down below in the description section. I'm going to probably have a link to the video also there. Now, that video was just simply a haul video, but I did promise that I would do individualized reviews, and here is the first one. The reason I'm doing this video first is because I had the most requests in the comment section of that video. So thank you guys for interacting. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited to do this review for you. So let's get into this video. I'm going to be spilling the tea and giving you all the deets on this fragrance. So this fragrance was launched in August of 2017. August happens to be my birth month, so that's a definite plus. Now I'm just going to go ahead and read off some of the things I found online about the fragrance itself. The perfumer behind this fragrance is Alberto Maria. GUCCIBLOOM is a white floral created to unfold like its name suggests. It's a white floral that boasts a trio of beautiful floral notes. One being tuberose, another jasmine, and the third Rangoon creeper. Now, when I saw that, I was like intrigued, and I had to go and figure out what is that. These three florals were put together to create a bohemian bloom that threads the tightrope between vintage and modern. I definitely agree with that. But before I go into the full details, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what I found out about the Rangoon creeper flower. Rangoon creeper is a type of Chinese honeysuckle and is very different from the traditional honeysuckle. It is a vine with red flower clusters and is native to tropical Asia. Now, when I continued to read about it, I found out that this flower is actually quite unique, and it's unique because it emerges white and then changes to pink in the middle, and then finally deep red, and is described as a delightfully sweet fragrance. So that makes a lot of sense. I definitely do smell the tuberose in this. Now, the jasmine in this is not like your typical jasmine scent like Muglier's Alien. This is more of the jasmine bud, so it's a little bit more delicate and light. Now, if I'm supposed to describe this in my own words, I'm going to say that upon smelling it in the opening and also on the other side, which is the dry down, I would say in the opening especially, you smell all of the things that I just described. It's just basically a white floral fragrance. It's not necessarily a fresh fragrance. It's just quite neutral and green with a touch of sweetness. And I guess that sweetness is coming from the Rangoon creeper. I would describe it as being very feminine, kind of delicate, sophisticated, sweet and nice and appealing. It's very inviting. It can turn into a cozy scent in the dry down. In the opening, it's just very floral, more like just walking through a garden of like white flowers. That's what it smells like, with a little bit of greenery, if you get what I mean. It can be slightly sensual, it's slightly innocent, it's pleasant, it's borderline mature smelling, and is also youthful. I definitely can relate to the fact that it smells slightly vintage, and that's because it's more of like white florals, and that's like kind of like the vibe of like fragrance that were made in the 60s. But then because of this added sweetness, it's also slightly modern, so it has a twist. So it can be vintage, it can also be modern. Now this fragrance is definitely not a projection monster. You definitely can smell it when you first spray it for probably the first hour or two, and then it just sits kind of close to the skin. And on the skin, depending on the individual, it can last between 6 to 8 hours. On me, I have smelt it up to 8 hours because I've been wearing it a little bit more now that we just came into spring. Do I think that this is appropriate for cold weather? Definitely not, unless you want to wear it at night as a cozy scent. Now, is it appropriate for fall? Yes, actually, I feel like early parts of autumn and fall, it could actually be appropriate for those seasons. Is it appropriate for summer? It could also work for summer, but I feel like it's too light for summer. Summer is like when the sun is out. You need fragrance that are going to be like sweet, sticky, that are going to last you throughout the day. So in my opinion, I wouldn't wear this during the summer. I would probably wear it more so during spring or days in the summer where it's cooler. And will I wear it in spring? What do you think? Definitely, I feel like this thrives in springtime. It's like the perfect spring fragrance, hence the name Bloom. Yeah, so it's like when the flowers are blooming after the winter, this is the appropriate fragrance for that. This bottle right here is the 100 ml bottle, and I purchased this for $130. There is a smaller bottle, but the reason I always purchase the 100 ml bottle is because the difference between the 50 ml bottle and the 100 ml bottle is not a lot. I can definitely go ahead and look up what the other ones are. They have the smaller ones. I'm not sure if they have a 1 ounce or you know what? Let me just check that for you right now. I always like to give you the correct facts and proper information. So the 1 ounce bottle retails for $75. The 50 ml bottle retails for $100. And the 100 ml bottle, which is the 3.4 ounce, retails for $130, and that's the one that I have. Also, you can always look at the bottom of here, and it has a code, and that tells you the authenticity of the fragrance. I'm sure there are places you can get it cheaper, but you always want to make sure that you're getting an original fragrance. I wouldn't suggest that you get this from like a place like eBay, because you will get ripped off. And this is one thing that I've learned from getting fragrance is if you get a fragrance and it seems too good to be true, like if this retails for $130 and you find it for $40 or $50, I'm talking about the 100 ml bottle, then guess what, boo? Just drop it, because it's definitely fake, unless there's someone who is reselling it to you and purchased it original price and for some reason wants to get rid of it. They don't like it or something like that. But if you're getting it on eBay and it's brand spanking new and all of that stuff, oh my God, just let it go. Trust me, I had to learn the hard way. I probably will do a future video explaining to you how to find out if you have a fake fragrance. If you would like to see a video like that, go ahead and comment below and I will definitely be sure to do one for you. I will tell you how to spot a fake fragrance. Here's the bottle one more time. I really love this bottle because it's a glass bottle. It's heavy. It's definitely a sturdy bottle. The cap also holds. It doesn't fall off like other ones, so that's a good plus. Like this one, that's how you know if you have an original one, because it's like hard to open and pull apart. Like if you got the fake of it, it probably wouldn't even be able to do this, you know what I mean? It's a neutral light pink color, and it definitely will sit nice and pretty on a dresser. So in my opinion, do I feel like this was worth $130? Yes, I do. It's appropriate for the setting that I'm going to be using it for, which are all of the things I said to you. If you want to smell like that, and if you want to be spring appropriate, this is also good for the workplace. It's not an obnoxious smell where it's going to affect everybody. So of course it has its pros and its cons. It just depends on what you're looking for. But if I think it's a good fragrance to get in your collection? I definitely think so. Especially now, you can probably get it for a better price. Anyways, this wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed my first review. I have a lot more for you guys, and I promise they will be shorter than this one. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and your family. Please, please, please leave a comment down below telling me if you like the flanker, if you like this scent, if you own it. Just interact with me and talk with me. Follow me on my social media. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Love you guys. Last one. Stay safe. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you're still watching this video, then you're a real one.